many years as wide as possible because so many people have been there for so long, So I'm excited. Welcome in, Centeria. Welcome in, beautiful. I'm so glad you're here. If you're not a girl, handsome, and I apologize. I mean, no offense. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Hi, Miss Red. Hello, how are you, Miss Red 71? Welcome in, welcome in. It's Monday morning. It's the last Monday of the year. What you gonna do with it? Today we're talking about facing our fears. Today we are talking about facing our fears. Facing our fears. Every day for the last 26 days, we've showed up here to talk about facing our fears and what I've done to do this and how I can help you do it too. I did this 10 years. Well, that's actually like I was finished losing weight about 8 years ago, but I've still steadily continued to decrease my sagging skin all through nutrition and moving my body. I've been using a vibration plate for 8 years. I love it. So if you're wondering if it's beneficial, it is. I actually created a vibro Zumba workout. And so me and my girls do those a lot. And they help myself and a lot of my girls to lose weight as well and tone up and tighten skin. Helps with a ton of stuff. But most importantly, it helps with what many of us need in order to activate natural weight loss, which is to work on our lymphatic system. But what I was in hospice on my deathbed, so I did lose my weight paralyzed. So that's one of the concepts that I teach about exercise and what's purposeful movement versus strength movement and balance. So I just kind of explain to them why sometimes we can't count physical therapy as exercise. They're not the same thing, but a lot of people don't understand that. And so, although calorie in and calorie out may be a great way to do things, it's not really sustainable. So it's important to pursue your wellness for health. Because when you look at it of how healthy can you become, you'll naturally lose weight, right? The weight will naturally begin to fall off, which is what happened with me 479 pounds later. So good morning and welcome to Daily Reading with Coach Kenya. I am a therapeutic weight loss guru is what they call me. And it's because I've helped myself and several thousand women lose over 100 to 400 pounds and keep it off. So that's my record is known for longevity. What I do doesn't really it's not really good for microwave results. So if you're someone who wants to just lose weight for a certain time period, then what I talk about and what I do might not mean anything to you, because I talk about healing your mind, your body, and things like that. And a lot of people who want to get down to a certain size, they're not really in it to have long-term health. And because what I had to do, I was in hospice, I had to learn how to be healthy. What I actually teach and use is I use therapy all based around weight loss, food disorders, and food addictions, and the behaviors of generational culture and emotional obesity and how it's happening in your life. And then we apply therapeutic and behavioral health techniques and treatment modalities, something only the therapist could do, because I am a retired therapist. So after retiring, I now use my expertise, my degrees, to apply them to helping women get therapeutic weight loss services. So not just the meal plan. Yes, you get a meal plan, but the meal plan has been formulated to what is actually what is required of the adult's body. So it's just not a meal that's going to get you to 800 calories. It's a meal that's based in making sure there's a certain percentage of items in that meal every day, followed by recipes, grocery lists, etc. Okay. All right. So with that being said, good morning, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. What it do? I'm Coach Kenya Elliott, and behind me, that is me. I use nutritional cleansing and mindset to drop over 479 pounds naturally. I'm so glad you're here. Tap new if you're here. Hit the like button. I know you're probably wondering, is that me behind me? Yes. If I have not seen your comments, I deeply apologize. That happens sometimes. It is of no offense, I promise. I do have a TikTok and then a backup TikTok. My backup TikTok is iRise Boutique. It is my boutique where you are able to go and get my products at a very, 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 very discounted rate. So if you're already interested in what I do and you would like to join my community or just have access to some of the meal plans that we've created based on just studying, looking into what you can get away with, basically, so you're not restricting, but you're still getting those results. Thank you for the gifts. Good morning, Tamisha. So glad you're here. Good morning, Tiffany and Aisha and Janine. Thank you so much. Thank you for the likes. Danielle, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Marie. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Yvette. And so I want to encourage you to definitely tap in and get more information. If you know you're kind of struggling with something more than just losing weight, you keep plateauing. Hey, don't be afraid to book one of those free consultations on my website right now and get going at whatifirise.com. And if you're ready to get started, you've been following me forever, longer than the weather. Hi, Tiffany and Monique. Good morning, Yvette. Then go ahead and tap that link, and you can get started with the link with the code VIP20 right now on my website for less than $69. So it's a pretty cool deal to get daily coaching, meal plans, workouts, and meditation. With a retired therapist for $68 for 5 months. It's pretty freaking awesome. I don't know about you, but baby, listen, I will be running. I wouldn't even be walking. I wouldn't even tell my girlfriends. I wouldn't even let nobody know. I would just walk on. I'll be already gone over there and did what I need to do and be ready for class on next Monday. That's what I would have been done by now. Especially if you're on my TikTok shop, they're actually giving you $10 plus free shipping because I would like to gift you with my virtual my virtual workout bands that I've been using for 8 years to do this. I mean, I look pretty good. I mean, I'm not too shabby, you know. Thank you guys for the likes. I look pretty good. So on the TikTok shop though, let me tell you guys, I don't really know how to work it, so I don't even know if it's pinned. But right now, my $3,400 program, my $3,500 program is literally on sale over there with $10 off. So I think it's $69, and you get my free viral fabric bands. You also get those on my website. It's iriseboutique.com. TikTok, I'm not talking to you at the Iris shop. So it's the same. Either way, just Iris Boutique is me. Boutique is spelled like beauty, BEAUTIQUE. So, but the moral to the story was right now, I want to be able to help you get sufficiently started because I believe that when we want to get healthy forever, it should be easy. I don't think we should have to go so restrictive. So every year at this time, I pick about 250 slots and I mark. I kind of consume some of the cost because I have a CR. Well, don't matter. My clients have a portal that all of their stuff is tracked in, their client notes, their documentations. I have a team. So because it's a whole kind of outpatient program, it's housed in this thing that they can have access to, and I can communicate them and call them through it and all these good things. So it's kind of cool. But it's a lot of space that gets consumed and then a lot of work. So I have to lock it in at 200 because I can't let it go bigger than that. It'll be too much for me to handle. And so, I like doing it. I've always had the girls that come in, I always have success. Many of them are still with me from the very first time I did this. And the very first time I did it was actually in 2022. Yeah. So it's 2 solid years now. So it's like a scholarship admissions where I just mark some slots all the way down, and you're able to get one-on-one therapeutic check-ins once a month. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyways, let's get our reading done. Okay, we're on day 26. We did it. Okay, happy Monday, Mary. Mary, I believe the answer is yes. I had some questions, but I'm going to allow God to give me intuition. Okay? Okay, are we ready for day 26? If you're ready for day 26, in the chat, Tap the like button and say, I'm ready for day 26 daily reading. Welcome in. If you're new, say new so I can know to just give you a quick understanding of what you are doing over here. Good morning, Mary. You guys, Mary is one of my ISA sisters. She is live with me on Instagram. Give her a shout out if you are in the live. Good morning, Tamika. How are you this morning? Miss Ingram, how are you? Eva and Tracy and Julie and user and I think it's Pammy and Becky and Atomic and Shawnee and Carrie, Nadra and Barry. Is it Barry the Bridge? I think. Megatron, good morning. Miss Tucker, good morning. Kids for Coco. Little less girl, okay. Tam Cakes. Good morning, Shawnee. How are you? Smooth and milky. Troy, as she, is it Troy? Is it Troy? Well, because sometimes if it depends on where you're from, that R is pronounced different. Ebony, are you Ebony or Ebony? Y'all know I got to think about names. See, I now want to get these things right. So I got to think about that. Good morning, smiles and names. Okay, so what we're doing right now is I am an international weight loss guru. I help people lose weight and keep it off by working on the way we think about our lives and how things have affected how we live over time, right? So things have caused us to think a certain way, and sometimes that is what is actually hindering our ability to seek ultimate health and wellness. So what I do, not just based on my story, but on the story of thousands of women all over the country, I help you do the same. So not only do I like to do this for the women that are directly connected to me and who have decided to join my community, but I like to share these nuggets loud and proud. And what better way to do it than to come live every day with my community? My community is here. Good morning, Kimberly Carter and Miss Lenora. Good morning, Kalia. Good morning. But guess what? My tribe is in the building. So shout out to my tribe. I see you. Thank you so much for being here. My girls come and support me. So if you have questions, sometimes they'll answer them for you. So sometimes if I don't see your comment, someone else in the live will be answering your comment. And that's just because they've been here rocking with me forever. And so they know exactly what to say. Good morning, Winnie. It's so good to see you again. Good morning. It's so good to see you. And so are we ready for our morning reading? Y'all was supposed to be dropping something in the chat. Y'all didn't say nothing to me. So how am I supposed to know what to say back? Remember, brown sugar, it's good to see you. Pearly, happy New Year, you guys. Y'all know how I do it. So you can't leave 2024 without doing something, right? So you might as well go on and get that pen and piece of paper and go on and write down your to-do list to start your hot side hustle. If you was wanting to clean up your credit, I don't know why you need to wait till 2025 to do that. You can clean up some of your credit with a phone call. So instead of sitting on your phone on your break, you could actually be calling. Come on now. Come on, I don't want you to wait till next year. I want you to do it right now. So when I get off this live, because I'm going to read some motivational stuff to you. When I get off this live, if all you're going to do is leave this live and go to another one because you're off today, or the kids are already at school, or you're on a break, listen. This is just for the people that want to do something. I want you to make your next phone call, your next move, something to make you better. I don't know what you want that to be. Some of y'all want to start a website. Go get your domain. Right now, the domain might be 99 cents. You're trying to wait till you have $100 when all you might need is the $3 that's on your Cash App. I'm just saying, try to think outside of the realm. Tap the like button if you're on the same page as me. If I'm sounding familiar, if I'm giving you anything you need. If I ain't giving you what you need, just say it. You just say that my feelings won't even be hurt. I probably won't see the comments since I can't see half the daggone time anyway. But I don't want you to wait. Because just imagine if I had waited one more day. If I had waited one more day, the woman you see in the photo in front of you would be out of here. Do you realize if I had waited one more, it just took one more day for me to wait. Just one more day, one more later, one more when I can, one more after I get done would have equaled my death. This is hospice, y'all. This is dying. This is living. Which one would you pick? I'm just saying some of y'all might want that. Y'all might want that to be your demise. I don't know. I did. I had no problem being right there when I was right there. Do you understand? When I was right there, when I looked like this, okay, when I looked like this, I had no problem being right there when I was right there because I didn't know how to get from there. So I had to learn to be comfortable in that skin. I had to learn to be comfortable enough to function in society. That's what happens. It's not that I was okay being big. It's that I had to learn to accept that that was my reality. And while in my reality, because I'm who I am, I was able to be Kenya, but I wasn't 100% Kenya. Because the truth to the matter was there were times where I was eating to make my emotions feel better. And that's a problem. And I know many of us suffer from emotional eating. And you could just tap the like button if you can relate to what I'm saying. But many of us actually struggle live, you guys, and tap the like button just so I can know what I'm sharing is relevant. But many of us do suffer from emotional eating, and we have for many years. And we've tried everything. We've tried surgery, we've tried medication, we've tried calorie count, we tried cutting out all the white stuff. We tried being vegetarian, we tried paleo, we tried keto, we tried no, we tried yo-yo, we tried go-go, we've tried it. And what I want you to know is that although all those attempts and tries cause you to become discouraged and you want to quit, and it pushes you more and more into fear, which is why we are doing a series on fear. But I want to encourage you to let you know that those experiences have left little bitty nibbles behind after each one. And if we don't address those nibbles, they begin to show up in other things. And because the nibbles of today can trigger feelings of yesterday, it's important that you learn the behavioral techniques that are connected to the way we think, talk, and act. It's not just about addressing how you think. You actually have to work with someone that can help you reprogram the processes in which you process information and even speak. How your words are connected to the thoughts. This stuff is important, especially if you're someone like me and you're a food addict and you realize that you can compulsively and obsessively think about food. I love. Um, Yesterday I saw this video, and I'm skipping around the words because I'm not a controversial person, and I don't never want to be one. But I was watching a video, and it came on my timeline, which they always do because I follow this person. But the person that was saying this video, um, she was explaining why people thought a certain behavior was bad. But in the midst of it, what happened was one of the things that I'm trying to skip around the wording if you're wondering what I'm doing. It, when she was telling the story, okay, the young lady stated this, and I'm going to do the reading. The young lady said she began to she was eating, and she had ate almost all her food, and she said, I'm already thinking about going to get what I'm going to eat later, while she was still eating. You guys remember I talked to you about that thinking, that switch that happens in the brain where the compulsion begins to drive your behavior. So what happens is, without you knowing it, you begin to plan your whole day around making sure you have the food you need to stay happy and at peace around you at all times. But that's another topic for another story. Okay. Don't worry about it. If you need verification and validation, I can go in there and get the degrees. We just happen to be at my island in the kitchen. All right, are we ready? Day 26. It is written, and about the time of her death, the woman that stood by her said unto her, Fear not, for thou hast borne a son. But she answered not, neither did she regard it. 1 Samuel 4:20. Fear makes you disregard precious opportunities and blessings. Fear makes you disregard precious opportunities and blessings. 1. Prayer 1. I decree to my life, fear not, in Jesus' name. Okay, so if you're in any of these lives and you know that you are walking in some form of fear, I need you to hashtag fear not right now. I need you to hashtag fear not right now. I need you to hashtag, because one of the things that kept me in bondage, okay, I needed that. Thanks. You're welcome. It's a little bit more time. Almost done. One of the things that kept me right there is I was afraid of failing again. I had already failed the weight loss surgery and had a reverse. I have an ugly scar. I was devastated that I would fail again. You guys, I was devastated. So I had to figure out what was wrong with me because I was like, even when they finished my reversal, the doctor said, if you start eating like that again, you're going to die. That didn't even scare me. I was sneaking food the next day. Like, I was getting people to bring me McDonald's and I was like mashing it down. Like, I'm telling you, like, it was like the beast opened up. Oh my gosh. When I tell you, it was like, and then when you tell me, like, if you tell me I couldn't have something, don't even worry about it. I'm eating 10 times that amount. And if you used to harass me about my weight, don't even worry about it. I'm gaining 10 pounds just for principle. I'm telling you, a total addiction, right? I've been in recovery for a reason. Do you understand me? Some people don't even know that they have an addiction because they think you have to be 600 pounds to be addicted. You can be making your whole life around food and don't even know it, just like you know what. Just like it, you won't even know it because it lights up. The same center of your brain lights up. The same center of my brain that lights up is the same one that lights up when the same one. My body and my brain doesn't know the difference in what's making me happy. So it's going to double down. It's like, oh, we turned up. So it's turning up every time you eat a cookie, every time you eat that meal that tastes so good from your great grandmama. And then you learn how to make it. So now you up at 2:00 in the morning, fried chicken. I know. Listen, I'll get up and fry some chicken right now on you, honey. Yes, I will. How many y'all get up and fry some chicken? Takesha, you get up and fry some chicken. How many of y'all will get up how many of y'all get up and eat in the middle of the night? Now y'all want nothing. Y'all ain't ready for it. Let me finish the read. Y'all want nothing. Prayer 1. I decree to my life, fear not in Jesus' name. I possess and inherit blessings lost through fear in Jesus' name. I possess and inherit blessings lost through fear in Jesus' name. Now, what I need you to understand about fear is fear doesn't look like what you think it looks like. That's why it's holding you back, because you're not expecting it to look the way it looks for you. The way fear looks for me in my life and the way it's going to look for your life. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you for the love. Tap the like button for me. Let me know you're here. Let me know if you're new so I can see you and honor you. But what I need you to understand is what fear will look like. Fear of failure in my life may look different than fear of failure in your life. They may look similar, but they may look different in my eyes. We may be in the same situation, but I may look at you and say, but you have A, B, C, and D. You may look at me and say, but you have A, B, C, and D. So ultimately what ends up happening is fear may look different. I look tired. I'm a little bit tired. Yeah. I'm almost done, T. Good morning, Miss Juicy. Fear can look different. So for some people, fear can look like procrastination. For others, fear will look like exhaustion. When it's time to do something, you need to do something, you'll feel tired and sleepy and need to take a nap, and then you put it off and it never gets done. Where somebody else, fear could be a form of always overdoing it. Okay. When you're pushing yourself beyond your limits and you know it. Okay. So fear shows up funny. Okay. Fear shows up very, very funny. All right. That's our 365 of fear not. So we read this every day between 7 and 9. Oh, do you need to say something? Go ahead and say it, sis. Look, this is 365 of fear not. Okay. That's what we just did. That's the book we just did. Now let's get our other one done. Okay. Next up. Wow. Congratulations. Okay, so you were able to bless somebody. Really? Congratulations. What a blessing. to be able to even be like to be a part of that. Just, can this book be found? Yes. Okay, guys, let me tell you where this book came from. Yes, TR, I totally just got it. Okay, so guys, we're on day 26. Okay, so mark it when you get it. You can get it from Amazon. This book came from my bishop at Jericho Hour Prayer Ministry. If you follow me, sometimes you'll see me post the flyer. We actually pray 3 times a day. So if you're a praying woman and just wanting to just grow your relationship, this is a good way to look at your fear, because it could be pulling you away from your faith with God. And for me, that was one of my biggest problems, is the fear was making it harder for me to walk in faith. Now that I finally began to attack the fear, I'm feeling more faithful. My hair is so long. It sure is down my back, boo. Don't you know? Don't you see it swinging long, bookies? You don't see my 20-inch hair down my back, baby. Thank you, though. It's Brazilian. Don't even worry about it. It's Brazilian. Y'all, somebody said they like my hair and it's long. Okay, let's now do Melody Beatty. Now, Melody Beatty. So here's the trick. Look at the pathway I'm taking you down. This is all. You ain't got to buy nothing from me. You can start here. It'll be game changer for you. Look, this book is going to help you with forms of fear that may be blocking you and causing you to have plateaus, issues. You know, you got to get past the way you think. Okay, thinking, change your waistline, change your mind. Okay, the next book, we read these every day, is Melody Beatty. This is a daily affirmation type inspirational reading, 365 days of it. As you can see, this book has seen its days. I have been reading in these books for years. Remember, my journey is old. It's not new. Me being able to bring it to the masses all over the country is new, right? Over the last 5 years, I've been able to work in 14 countries. So that's that, right? But what I'm sharing with you is a way to build your mental stamina so that you can properly process the daily information your body is receiving, both physically and auditorily. Okay, so the thing is about our emotions is that they function based on familiar schemas. So for many of us who've experienced trauma, we need to relearn and reconnect or re-identify a familiar schema with something else. We have to change what it connects itself to. So when people make you feel lonely, you don't have to go now eat a whole pizza anymore. Okay. What you now do is, first of all, you immediately look at how you feel. There's a process you follow, and there's things you physically do to bring yourself out of the craving and the anxiousness. But those are all therapeutic techniques that, you know, you do need a license to teach them. You can't be out in these streets just doing some of this stuff. I mean, I'm not licensed. You do need, because you don't have to be. You need to be taught it. I was taught it in my practicum when I was training. So, because it's dealing with people's mental health. So if you want to get into that stuff, you really want to get like a therapist or a psychologist or psychiatrist, because you want to be with someone who understands and can identify if you become triggered by tapping into trauma. So that's why you want to be careful with what I do. That's why we don't really actually take everyone that joins us. We do end up refunding a lot of money. And it's predominantly because everyone isn't quite at the space for what I do, because it's on a heightened level of wellness, meaning we're actually 100%. If you have like depression and anxiety, I actually coordinate directly with your mental health therapist so that your eating issues and your mental health issues are aligned. I like the treatment plans to be coordinating. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Thick Chick. Thank you for the follow. I like them to be coordinated. So I actually do treatment plan notes. So it's just a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. Whatever your doctor be doing, Coach King will be over providing you with that, because my services can be utilized to help women get their procedures approved. I'm able to send letters to insurance companies. Insurance companies send letters to me. So It's not your normal get a meal plan, go work out in the gym. This is a little bit more intense and it's a little longer. My clients are typically working with me for 2 to 3 years. So yeah, that's it. All right, let's get the second reading. December 30th says, joy is your next lesson. Joy is your next lesson. Joy is your next lesson. Okay. Learning compassion, understanding love, and experiencing joy. That's our purpose. Our reason for being here. That's our true mission on this planet. Learning compassion may have been difficult because, in order to feel compassion for others without judging, we had to go through difficult times ourselves. Times when, despite our best efforts, we couldn't help ourselves. Times when, despite our searching, we couldn't find the answers. As many say, it is usually our own pain and problems that makes us compassionate. Understanding that love may have taken many years, many heartbreaks, and much searching and grasping until we discovered that the key to love was our own heart. And hold on. Yep. Until we discovered that love wasn't exactly what we thought or hoped it would be. Now it's different and better. Don't give up. Don't stop now. Don't let the residue, the pain from the early parts of your journey stop you from going forward. We first had to learn about compassion and love in order to learn joy. The handwork is done. The hard work is done. Now you have reached your reward. Now it is time to learn joy. And the topic of today's codependence discussion is joy is your next lesson. That reading was pretty powerful, especially when she talks about understanding love may have taken many years, many heartbreaks, and much searching after grasping until we discovered that the key to love was our own heart. Wow. Because people kept telling me, you need self-love, you need self-love, you need self-love. And I knew I needed self-love, but what they weren't telling me is how you get that. Where you get that from, where you buy it from. Because if you didn't walk around and grow up with a bunch of people spewing positivities and grow and believe and putting that growth into you, how do you know that that's what you do? Many of us were not taught to breathe life into ourselves, and y'all want us to just wake up and be like, I am beautiful, I am great, I am amazing. No, you got to teach me. So you got to tell me how my brain is going to act if I start doing that. I have a client. We've been together now for about 2 months. And when I compliment her, she couldn't handle it. It was so difficult for her to hear compliments from me. And one day I said, you're so beautiful. I love your smile. She said, don't say that. That makes me uncomfortable that you called me pretty. And I said, you are pretty. She's like, I don't believe that though. I said, well, what does that have to do with my opinion? What does that even look like? Okay, Takesha, what part? Building your self-esteem, self-confidence, or the self-love part? Or the process to it? How do you start it? First, you start with a divorce. It's a divorce dream tactic where you she didn't even see it. No, she didn't, Takesha. I didn't see it. No, she didn't. She didn't see it. So it's really hard because so if you've never really, if all you have to go on is your pain and your experiences, the lady, I know what you meant, babe. Yeah, she didn't see it. She really, really didn't see it. And I had to, every day I would, I work with her a couple of times a week. Some of my clients are 3 times a week. And I would tell her every session because I meant it. Her smile would just light up the session. And that just made me smile more, when my girls come with energy like that, like I want to go hard. I want to do the research. I want to go find out what's out there, what's better. I want to do that work. I want to go the extra mile to double down and individualize their treatment plan so they're the best best possible opportunity of success they can get. I want to do that. But what we had to start doing was we had to start divorcing the previous thinking patterns that she had connected to parts of her body, what she thought about them, right? We had to start there. We had to dissect that. And then we had to go through and figure out where those thoughts came from, who said something that made her think that that part of her was not perfect. And what was so interesting is that she could actually regurgitate stories of each part of her body of what someone did or said to her that made her feel like that part of her wasn't perfect. Isn't that crazy? But it's not. It's more common than people think. It's way more common than people think, okay? So with that being said, I want to encourage you to get that piece of paper, get that pen, write that stuff down, and let's get some done. What I was saying that if you're home today from work or you work from home, you can pick up the phone. You can Google TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. You can call them up, and you can get a copy of all 3 of your free credit reports. So if you want to clean up your credit and you said you wanted to get started, why wait till the new year? You can call and get those requested right now. Have it sent to you, or you can get them online and you can go through and highlight all the ones you need to dispute and highlight the ones you need to get taken off. And then after you do that, you can go through and block your name from all the different big information centers. Those are all things you can kind of do online and you can do in a day or two. I'm just encouraging you to know that you don't need to actually wait till next year to do that particular thing. If you need to re-enroll in school, why you gotta wait till next year enrollment's open? If enrollment's open, if you got the financial aid, just do it. Don't be scared. Just get back out there. I know it's been hard on these streets, but you can do it. The only way you're gonna know if you can do it is to try. And the only way you're gonna know if you can't do it is to try. Thank you for the follow time. Do you understand? It's the only way. So you gotta try. You got a side hustle? Okay, you should be writing down your business plans. Okay, I don't have the funding, but I have this. If you don't have the funding, you should be talking so much about your business, your mouth should leak your business name. That's how you can grow with faith over fear. Amen. Faith over fear, Takesha. Because I know that at one point, I know faith kicked in for me because I had lost 400 pounds and tried to off myself. That's how I know this is so much more than just weight loss. We're trying to get healed around here. Some people want to be thin, and that's fine. Thin is in, but so is insanity. Okay? All that's going to happen is you're going to be the broken version of yourself, just a skinny broken version. That's it. Because the problems don't go nowhere. They just get bigger. They get bigger in your brain and smaller in your body. That's it. My body in this photo is an expression of what I was living through emotionally. Nope. My purpose was not fulfilled. No. Because I was living in the trauma of my childhood. I was still reliving the stories of my childhood in this body. I was still breaking out in full tears about my child molestation that happened when I was a kid because I wasn't fully healed. You are right, Takesha, but a God greater than me showed up. A God greater than my understanding. A God greater than my being, Nikki, Tot, Brandy, Pam, Liz. A God greater than me. Healing. A God greater than me showed up and was like, hey, I'm going to make a way out of no way. And all I actually said was yes to one person because I needed more energy. But what you have to understand, I needed more energy so that I could go die. Life had beat me so bad from the time I was a little girl that I no longer wanted to fight for it. And I was willing to eat my way out of here. Good morning, Shelly. Good morning. We have to take personally, please. We have someone. So, really? Yes. Shelly, make sure you message me, beautiful. I mean, and the worst part of it all, and Shelly, you could probably relate to this. Is because of my education and my degrees and my knowledge. I knew Sarah Brito, long time no see. How do I know you, Sarah? Oh my gosh! I think I knew you from Facebook. from a makeup group in Facebook. Are you that, Sarah? Okay, hold on. Let me stay focused. We about to have a reunion. Okay, y'all, I have to tell y'all something. Can we just take a hallelujah praise? So I'm live on all my outlets right now. And I'm trying not to cry. Okay. So remember I told y'all that I've been doing this a long time. If you do not believe me and you think I'm capping, there is a woman in my life that I love. Her name is Sarah. We met each other in a makeup group in 2015-16. She knew me when I was still trying to get some of it off of me. She knew me when I put that belt around my neck. See, I done seen some things. Now, good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Belle. Sarah, please message me right now. It's required. You guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see. This woman is such a beautiful light. Listen. This is my love, you guys. It's so earlier, Sarah, let me tell you what I said before I did my reading. I said I'm live on all platforms because many of the women that have been following me on some of my old platforms have been with me since I started this journey. And I want to be able to start encouraging them because they've been here from the beginning. I literally just said that. See, God, you growing my faith. You grow my faith because that shows me that I'm doing the right thing. It shows me that I'm doing the right thing. Have you not been walking in your purpose and knew it, but every now and then you just needed something to happen to show you that it was for you? Remember yesterday I explained to you that my purpose isn't for me, it's for you. The wisdom of what I learned is for me. That when you're good to people and you stay true no matter how dark your life is, they will find you and greet you with kind words because you stay kind. Good morning, beautiful. Man, my heart is twerking. And I still can't twerk, Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. Oh my gosh, it's so full. Wow. Okay. All that I actually was about to say before you came in was, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's daily reading with Coach Kenya, and I'll see you guys in the morning. That's actually what I was about to say. Because it's not, you just don't meet people that come back from when they eat themselves to death. You just, when all the doctors give up on you when it's from obesity, your heart gives out next. And I have had a couple of heart attacks, but the gratitude that you begin to see is the borrowed time that you recognize you're living on. It's okay, sis. You realize that today is not time of your own, but borrowed time to complete your mission, and I'm okay with that. Tell you a quick story time. One time, my nephew, sometimes I'll be with my sister's house, and my nephew will be coming in from work to visit her, and I'll jump out and scare him. And he'll say, "Auntie, don't do that. You're gonna make me shoot you." And I'll say, "It's okay. I'm ready to go. I ain't got much left. I did all he'd asked me to do. I done laid right, straight right, stayed right. So I'm ready to go." And he'll say, "I hate when you say that, Auntie." And when I'm saying it, I am not saying it. Thank you so much for sharing the live, you guys. Thank you for the gifts and thank you for the love. I'm so grateful. And when I say that, I'm not saying it to be callous. I'm saying it because the sense of peace that I've been able to discover in my recovery from substances that used to take the life from me has been something I never imagined possible. I never thought that I could have the body that I have, regardless of the skin. I never thought it was my life. But guess what? I never thought. Amen. Yes, amen. Okay, we'll catch up. But I never thought I could help other women do it too. That's never what I never wanted to be a coach ever. I used to dread it. And what happened was I kept helping people and they start calling me coach. And I'm like, no, I'm not a coach. And they were like, well, what are you? I'm like, I'm just Kenya. I'm just helping you. And they would say, like, no, that's not true. And one of my clients was like, you've helped me lose 300 pounds. How is that not like some type of coach? And I'd be like, nope, I'm just Kenya. And I fought it. I fought it because I just wanted people to know that there was a way to do this thing naturally and that you didn't have to feel prison. And even if you chose surgery or medicine or whatever, that you could still deal with the mindset. And that was the biggest part of the battle, right? That's how I feel all the time. TR Def, thank you. Thank you, Shelly, for the message. Sarah, did you message me too? Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Takesha. Thank you for rocking with me. It's been me and you in the air for a few minutes. Oh, Empress, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Okay, I'll get you guys. They'll let me follow you guys on this one. I got blocked from following on the other one because I remember I told y'all yesterday I can only do 10. Well, I try to push that button on the lid more. What it does is it gives me like this because I'm a business account, so it looks like it gives me this message about some about inauthentic following or something. I try to appeal it, but it keeps getting denied. But I still appeal it anyway. But they only do a block me for 24 hours from following. So usually by the 24th hour, I can just start hitting the buttons again. So I try to do that. So that's like my little system. That's just me. Anywho, so I try to follow out the people that come and interact with me so I can see when they post so I can interact on their content because I actually like it. Because most people that follow me back, I follow them back because a lot of y'all got private accounts and y'all don't never accept me, but we ain't gonna even talk about that. But I follow them back because when they post stuff, I be wanting to see it too, especially the girls that work with me. I follow all of them back, and it's about 1,400 of them from the app actually. So I follow a lot of them back, almost all of them, unless they didn't ask me or don't have it, because I met a lot of them here and I want to see their content and like their stuff and support them too. Thank you, Jackie. So that's just how I am. If you're new here, that's just how I am. I'm real chill. You don't have to thank you for the roses, beautiful. You don't have to do much. I just ask you to grab a pen and paper sometimes and we take notes because I give tips on like eating and chewing and behavioral stuff that we track and how to break it. So I talk about aversions and it's a lot of talking, but what I'm giving you is the nuggets on how to break the behaviors in words, if that makes sense. So a lot of what you got to do to have sustainable weight loss is more knowledge. It's knowledge and then access. I keep saying those two things because a lot of us don't have the right knowledge. And that's why we're stuck. Not because we don't want to do it or we don't got motivation. It's because the knowledge that we have doesn't align with what our body needs to reach that goal. Thank you, grandmother. Oh, my clients are in here. Yay. This is me, Shamika. Jackie, we love my baby. Jackie, why you be coming to her talking dirty to me like it? You know we married. You can't keep going out of town on all these international vacations where I don't get to see you that much. So on my original TikTok, I have like 60,000 followers. And so when I first went viral, I used to say this thing, we married now. So if you follow me, you my wife or you my husband. So let your husband or your wife know you just got married. And we've just been kind of saying that for years. So I'm about to tell Jackie, you know we married. Why I ain't seen you? So I just say that with all my love. Some of the ladies have actually been following me for that long. So we have a bunch of just a lot of terms of endearment saying. So don't get nervous or nothing. I know you love and admire me. I love and admire you too. because some of the ladies have shared their journey with me, and I know their stories, I know their battles, I know where they stand at, and I love that about that they are here. They're here for it. They're here for the vibe. They're here for the moment, and some of them are here for the wow, and I love it. So Jackie's here for the wow. Thank you, Shamika, 479 pounds down. Good morning, user. Good morning. Is it Vincent? Okay, is there anybody in here over? I'm 40. If I'm 46, I need you to be over 75. Is there anyone in any of these lives set over 75? Because if there is, can you come to the front? I got questions for you because I need to understand why the older women didn't tell us a couple of things. Okay. My books came down. Whoop, whoop. Books came today. Whoop, whoop. Books came today. Whoop, whoop. Y'all better get on this train. We on a train. Don't come in here on day 300 talking about something I should have joined y'all 300 days ago, and you hear all these women dropping weight naturally, beating food obsessions and cravings, walking through addictions and disorders, and you come in here mad in 300 days talking about something I should have started with y'all back then. Just go on and get your books. Start with the books. Easy peasy. Start with the Amazon books. Y'all know some of y'all got some Amazon credits. Go on and get your 2 books. Go on and set your alarm to come on in here on one of these platforms. There's too many platforms for you to miss me. I am literally live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and both my TikToks. I'm live on both my Facebooks, not just one, but 2. So what I'm trying to explain to you is you can find me, get your books, get you 2 notebooks. So tomorrow on Transformation Tuesday, I'm going to tell you how to practice a technique for your thinking patterns called the dream divorce rejection. So we're going to learn that tomorrow. I'm going to tell you what it is. Now, tomorrow or today, if you join my program or you just signed up, because a bunch of people signed up, this stuff is already available to you in detail. Tomorrow, I'm just going to give snippets of it because the detail, of course, is for my babes in the building. But I would like to offer you guys some of the nuggets and stuff that they're using to reach the goals of losing 100 pounds in 6 months, 130 pounds. And this is with no diet, no calorie counting, no vinegar drinking, none of that. This is we out in these streets doing some nutritional protein, pacing, intermittent fasting, eating what we want, but when we're supposed to and not overeating it. You see that at the end? Eating what we want when we're supposed to, but we're not overeating it. So you eat what you want when at the right time when your metabolism is most active, but you can't learn it if you're not eating enough. So that's why you got to eat on a regular basis, no matter what your method is. Once you learn when your metabolism is active, then you want to build that metabolic muscle. In order to build the metabolic muscle, you have to train the body through intermittent fasting. Yeah, this stuff deep. Anyway, that's why you get signed up. Just click the link if you're on TikTok shop. It's about, I don't know, I think it's only about $50. It's a $3,500 program. Now you are going to have an opportunity to come to class 4 days a week. So please know that it's a 4-day-a-week program where you can come. Some people can't come because of work, but you do have an option of coming to class and doing your workout, your meditation, and learning the topic or lesson of the day in class with myself. I do sometimes have special guests that come in and bring in and drop the nuggets for you, because that's just what we're doing. So essentially what you're doing is you're getting an intensive outpatient program for the length of 5 months for a little less than $80, the $3,400 value. Go Google intensive outpatient weight loss program, and it's going to bing you for about $10,000 for 30 days. 90 days is going to be about $100,000. No talk, go check. Thank you for joining my team. Okay. Me being, I know I'm gone. All right, guys, have a great day. I don't have another meeting for a bit, so I actually am set up to I just got my face deep done, so I look like red. So I need to get ready for her to finish. But I needed to get this done. You have an awesome day too. Thank you, Tay. So I'll take a few minutes to say goodbye. Have a good day, y'all. Yep, relaxing today. Yeah. All I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be on my phone on my couch with the blanket and my laptop. And I'm going to be calling all of you beautiful ladies and gentlemen who messaged me, thank you, Jackie, this weekend. If you messaged me yesterday and said, I'm ready to get started, I will be calling you today to help you do just that. I'll help you get that discount code. Make sure you have the right discount code and you got the right link, because the link wasn't working. Well, the link is up and working. If you double tap my picture for less than $80, you can get started with 6 months of intensive coaching. Oh, and you can keep going after the 5 months. The reason why we say 5 months, we give you 5 months to do something. Okay. At 5 months, if you haven't done nothing, then you have to meet with me so we can adjust your treatment plan. But at 5 months, after 5 months, if you're already working on your program, you keep going. You don't pay again or anything. You just keep working your program. Yeah, it's not more fees or anything like that. Nope, it's not. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, you can join our elite program where there's special stuff there, and that's $9.99 a month. It's a monthly subscription for $9. But you do that after a year of the program. So you get 5 months for about less than $80, and you end up getting your first year. Basically, 5 months is what you pay for, and then you get the second 5 months so you can get some progress. Some people learn that they have some issues going on mentally, so we actually have to put in the supports and stuff in place for that to be safe for them. So it ends up taking us a little bit longer to get started, but that's okay. And to tell you the truth, services like this aren't typically available to darker colored people. So I'm grateful to have the education and to be retired from the industry to be able to do this full time, to offer people a safer space to get healthy and keep the weight off without damaging their body from things that we can't reverse later on, or things that is hurting us more than it's helping us in the long run. So I'm grateful to be able to do that, and I'm grateful that you're here with me. So I am so grateful. Hi, Quenisha. Thank you for the follow. Jackie, thank you for my roses. Hey. So I'm so grateful to have you guys. You guys have a beautiful day. So yeah, I'm truly honored to be alive. So I remember, like, I used to be